Welcome to our graduates and their families, our alumni, honored guests, teachers and staff, administration, and the members of the Board of Education as we gather remotely from our homes for this, the 26th graduating ceremony for Randolph Academy. The Randolph campus held their first graduation in 1995 and our Hamburg campus in 2012. We are glad that you could join us today as we celebrate this milestone for our graduates. We are proud of these young people. They have worked hard to reach this point in their lives. There have been obstacles along the way, and this year you have been challenged in ways that you never expected. There always are obstacles for all of us, but then there are special people who come along to help us. For many of you, this could have been a fellow classmate, a special teacher, or a mentor. Some have been there for your journey through the years, and others have stepped up when you needed a helping hand. Whoever it was, be grateful that your paths crossed. We are glad that you were a part of our lives and wish you well and as you move forward. One of the fun things during graduation is when you move your tassel from the right side to the left. This is a sign that you have completed graduation and are on your way to new adventures. You are going into the next phase of your life. It could be a college, it could be a first job, the military, or a specialty school. Whatever the road leads, take with you all the good that you have gained here and be proud that you have of all of your accomplishments. Look for ways to share what you have learned with others as your journey in life continues. We are proud of you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being able to be here today, though not in person. I hope everyone has been staying healthy. It's an honor to be able to speak for not only my class, but my school and the staff that have been there for me for the past 4 years. When I first started at Randolph Academy, I was in a bad place. I had just been released from the hospital. I was there for 4 months, so I had never been happier to attend a school in my life. I started when I was in 8th grade. I immediately befriended a girl named Marissa because she was new too. It was great to be able to talk to someone who was in my position as well. Marissa just left our school last year for her home district, but I think she's very important in my journey throughout high school. She was someone I could always rely on throughout my first few years here. Randolph Academy has made a very big impact on my life. Having teachers, aides, and counselors that would listen to me and cater to my needs when I was having a bad day was extremely helpful. Speaking of that, I'd like to express my gratitude to those people. All of my teachers had different ways of impacting my life. For example, Mr. Vitale and Mr. Beard each took their own time to work with me independently. Mr. Vitale allowed me to stay after school with him and help me work on my science fair project, and Mr. Beard was willing to work separately with me on geometry work. Mr. Peterson was always able to help me and listen to me when I was having a bad day. Miss Jessica always had jokes that got me through the day. And even though we only spent half a year together, Mr. Mekas was important in helping me expand my culinary skills. I would also like to thank Miss Morgan, our senior advisor, who helped to keep me and my peers informed about things like classes and graduation, our principal, Mr. Prinzing, who somehow kept up with the school and all the craziness, and Mr. Pelsick, my counselor, who always lent an ear when I needed to talk. Moving forward, I would like to take a moment to congratulate all of the seniors this year. Thank you all for keeping my life interesting, to say the least. I'm proud to say that we've all made it to this day, even though these past few months have been pretty crazy. Lastly, once again, I would like to thank my family and all of the other families, friends, and staff for taking time out of their day to be in attendance. Congratulations, everyone.
Welcome, family, friends, and my fellow graduates of Class 2020. My name is Jamia Alana Wingate, and I am this year's speaker for graduation. I am honored to be this year's speaker. Some of you may not know this, but I love being the center of attention. Now that I have yours, I'd like to tell you about my time here at Randolph Academy. Before I arrived at Randolph Academy, I, like many of us, was heading down the wrong path. I was focused on all the wrong things instead of what really mattered. Being at Randolph has allowed me to grow to reach towards my full potential. Here, I have had many experiences that I never thought I would. Just a few of these experiences were things such as riding horses, running and being part of my school's fashion show, and now speaking at graduation. I have some great memories here. I will never forget the opportunities I received from being at Randolph. One of my favorite things that we did together as seniors was the escape room. Now, I'm not going to lie, we totally failed that challenge. However, it was a time we spent together bonding that made it a great day. I am so grateful for Randolph and the friends I've made here, including the staff. Everyone here knows when you first come to Randolph, they introduce you to what they call the norms. They are respect, responsibility, safety, goal-directed, and the classroom is sacred. In the beginning, I figured these were just the rules to this place. But being here, you realize that they call these rules norms because they are what's normal and expected in life. The norms are a helpful tool that we can use to successfully navigate an ever-changing and chaotic, dangerous world. Randolph has taught us all so much, but the norms are the greatest lesson they can teach any of us. To my underclassmen, I want to share with you 3 pieces of wisdom. You are all able if you are willing. Your past does not determine your future. And most importantly, you all matter. A great quote by Tupac was, "If you can make it through the night, there is a brighter day." This is an inspiring thought for any and everyone, especially now for us seniors. We all have made it through the bad, the dark, and the ugly, while also having some great times. I wish the absolute best for all of you. In closing, I want to thank all the people who looked out for me here. You all have a special spot in my heart. I also want to thank my friends who always had my back and who I always be there for. Lastly, I want to thank my whole family for always being there. Most importantly, I want to thank my mother. She is my biggest fan, my #1 supporter, and my all-around hero. I love you, Mom, and thank you for everything. Thank you all for your time, and congratulations to my fellow graduates of 2020.
Good evening. I'm Lori DiCarlo, Superintendent at Randolph Academy. Thank you, Brianna and Jamia, for sharing 2 wonderfully inspiring speeches on behalf of the class of 2020. What you've shared exemplifies the heart of our program and the very reason why we're all connected tonight, to congratulate each of our seniors and to celebrate the success of this graduating class. Thank you. It's my privilege to introduce tonight's commencement speaker, Mrs. Dina Thompson. Dina Thompson is the Executive Director and a founding member of the Erie County Restorative Justice Coalition. She serves as an adjunct professor of restorative practice at University at Buffalo Department of Social Work. She holds a master's certificate and licenses in restorative practice from the International Institute of Restorative Practices in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. As a restorative practice practitioner, she has successfully implemented restorative practices at a K-8 building in Buffalo as the Family and Community Outreach and in-school suspension coordinator, where her work helped to reduce the negative responses to misbehavior and increase positive parental involvement with the school. Mrs. Thompson has trained over 40 schools and hundreds of community members in restorative practices. Through collaboration with community-based organizations, she supports 4 regional practice sessions for restorative justice practitioners in partnership with the Center for Resolution and Justice. She facilitates restorative conferencing for Erie County Family Court and has coordinated Restorative Justice Day in Buffalo for the past 4 years. As a friend of Randolph Academy, Mrs. Thompson has facilitated restorative conferences for several of our students, helping our school community find a way to repair harm, solve problems, and keep relationships strong. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Dina Thompson.
Hello, graduating class of Randolph Academy, family, friends, teachers, and administrators. My name is Dina Thompson, and I stand before you humbled and honored to address you at this monumental time in a student's life, your high school graduation. Yesterday, while standing in line at Walgreens, I heard 2 high school students discussing their plans for college. One said to the other, "I'm planning on going into farming. My father does it, and it makes a pretty good living." The other student said, "Farming? What type of farming? Wheat, corn, oats? You mean that kind of farming?" The first student said, "I don't know, man. There are so many fields to choose from." So I know you all are laughing out loud right now. You have all worked so hard to get here. I'm sure there has been tears and stress, exhaustion, frustration, and late nights, along with smiles, joy, laughter, and memories that will last a lifetime. I would like to start off today with a quote by James Baldwin. "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." This quote is so appropriate for this time. For in this time, I stand before you in a unique time in history for our nation and our world. Today, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have to celebrate your great achievement, not in auditoriums or halls or fancy decorated gyms, but virtually. This is not the way any of us envisioned celebrating your success that took you 12 years to achieve. But nevertheless, we, your family, friends, teachers, principals, we stand with you to honor you and all that you have done and will do when you leave Randolph Academy. In this time, the world does not look like the peace, hope, and happiness most of us dreamed about, but I hope this graduation class gives me hope. I would like to, for a minute, talk about the present time in relation to my own past, in hopes that Randolph Academy class of 2020 will help influence our nation toward a better future. Many years ago, many years ago, when I graduated from high school, I had more questions than answers. I thought I knew what I wanted to be when I grew up, but I truly found myself questioning the world around me. Similar to the time I graduated, there was some unrest, some unfairness, and health crisis in the world. I was a graduating student from a poor family, raised by a strong single mom, registered for college, and pondering in my life what I could do to make a difference in the world in which I lived. You see, through my life, I was told I was not good enough, I was not smart enough, I was not pretty enough, fast enough, tall enough, rich enough to do anything that was worthwhile. I wanted to feel like I could do anything or be anything, but if I was honest with myself, I had doubts and I was scared. I was scared about my future and about the world. Then I remembered the quote I read to you today, the quote given to me by my favorite teacher. "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." These words were a gift to me as I used them over and over and over again in my life to overcome obstacles and barriers, challenges, disappointments, and conflict. I know many of you understand because you have already experienced some of these obstacles and barriers just getting to this moment. You have learned lessons not taught in textbooks, and maybe like me, some adult gave you some wise words or message that you can carry into your next chapter of life. Recognize the barriers and obstacles you may face in the future on your path to accomplishing your dreams. They are just victories you won in the past. Face them, meet them, greet them, defeat them, and move on. In your life, there will be naysayers and yes-sayers. Stay on the path of yes-sayers. This is your time. Over time, the dream I've had as a high school graduate to help people became my present reality. And this has allowed me to never stop dreaming. In my life, I was able to do the things I never imagined. I got married, I became a mom, and that's another story. I helped start an organization and became a leader in my church. In one way or another, all these things brought me positive change to not only myself, but to the world we live in. As I imagine in my mind and feel in my heart the faces of this graduating class of 2020, I can imagine the futures of Emma singing at the Grammys, Matthew going to college and becoming a motivational speaker. Chloe will have a career coaching and helping others to do their best. Brianna Hummel graduating from Hilbert College and winning Top Chef. Austin running his own business in Depew. Anthony having a chain of barbershops. Michael will be a welder at NASA. Clark, who will manage a Walmart store. Kai winning the Pulitzer Prize for his novel. Thomas hosting a show on the Food Network. Tiana Williams opening her own hair and nail salon in Brooklyn and New York City. Alex, the next new rapper to have his own label. Chris, the first person to open a barbershop in partnership with a social worker and giving you the ability to look good and feel good when you leave. Tiana Parker Glenn, a veterinarian tech. She will be the first vet to open an office in Queens to offer services to horses and cows. Brianna Chavez will have several businesses to help people start businesses and rebuild their community. Andrea will open a Save the Animals shelter and treat all animals by herself. Jamia will write a famous book to tell all your stories of victory over adversity. You and you alone will live and write the stories you are meant to tell. So work hard, be kind, fall in love, travel, learn, march in peace marches, create a bucket list, journal, meditate, swim in the ocean, give to charity, have faith, find a friend, and be a friend. Live. I can envision you changing the communities where you live, from Buffalo, West Seneca, Eden, Depew, North Collins, Lakeshore, Jamestown, Franklinville, Huntington, Little Valley, Brooklyn, Queens, including Woodside, Jamaica, and Flushing, and the Big Apple, Manhattan. One thing I have learned is not the buildings that make the world great or the community strong. It is its people. People breathe life into the world and make it better. Your dreams, hope, desires to go to college, become writers, chefs, social workers, business people, veterinarian techs, welders, or journalists are worthy dreams to pursue. Having the passion to love, to dream these dreams is not enough. You also need to plan to accomplish them. What is your plan? Write it out. Post it somewhere you can see it every day. Do one thing that gets you closer to accomplishing that dream. And soon your dreams will become your reality, and you will make room for more dreams and more realities. In closing, I would like to give you some parting quotes that can encourage you towards your best life. I have heard it said, if we do the work we love, we will never have to work a day in our lives. I encourage you to take the time to discover what you love to do and make that your life's work. I support you in knowing it's okay not to have all the answers. And it's okay to say, I don't know. I don't know is one of the smartest answers I've ever heard. It means that you are still open to learning. Be the change you want to see in the world. Listen to your heart and expand your mind. You are your biggest cheerleader or biggest fan. But a friend who has your back is an awesome thing to find. When one door closes, open a window. Do hard things. Remember, you will make mistakes. You will fall. You will stumble, and you will fail. But success comes when you get up and start again. Thank you, Randolph Academy, Class of 2020, for having me, and I congratulate you and your families and wish you all the best in everything you do.
The New York State Office of the Attorney General Triple C Award. In recognition of your courage, which will assist you in meeting the challenges ahead, a remarkable commitment to bettering yourself, your school, and your community, which makes you a role model to others, and your strength of character, which has helped you achieve your goals and will guide you in making the right decisions in the future. The New York State Attorney General Letitia James recognizes Austin Lewinsky for the Triple C Award. The New York State Comptroller's Student Achievement Awards are presented each year to students who have excelled academically and have also shown leadership potential by volunteering their time to serve the school or the community. Comptroller DiNapoli sends his sincere congratulations to Anthony Orda and his best wishes to the graduating class of 2020. The Commissioner of Education and New York State Board of Regents scholarships for academic excellence are presented each year based on academic achievement and provide financial assistance for 5 years of undergraduate study in New York State. These awards have been awarded to 2 of our scholars, Brianna Hummel and Emma Bianchi. The Young and Right Architectural Scholarship for Perseverance. This award goes to a student who overcomes obstacles and sustains the necessary effort to attain success. This year, the Scholarship for Perseverance goes to Matthew Bird. The Randolph Academy Normative Culture Scholarship is awarded to students who exemplify the normative qualities of Randolph Academy: respect, safety, responsibility, goal direction, and the classroom is sacred. This year, Randolph Academy recognizes 2 students who not only demonstrated these positive qualities, but also helped support other students make good choices based on our norms. At this time, I present the Normative Culture Scholarship to Chloe Duffy and Clark Schmidt.
In recognition of their courage, which will assist them in meeting the challenges ahead, a remarkable commitment to bettering themselves, their school, and their community, which makes them a role model for others, and their strength of character, which has helped them achieve their goals, and which will guide them in making the right decisions in the future. The New York State Attorney General, Letitia James, recognizes Andrea Tadaro and Brianna Tavares for the Triple C Award. The New York State Comptroller's Student Achievement Award is presented each year to students who have excelled academically and have also shown leadership potential by volunteering their time to serve the school or the community. Comptroller DiNapoli sends his sincere congratulations to Tiana Parker Glenn and his best wishes to the graduating class of 2020. The Commissioner of Education and New York State Board of Regents scholarships for academic excellence are presented each year on academic achievement and provide financial assistance for 5 years of undergraduate study in New York State. These awards have been awarded to 2 of our scholars, Andrea Tadaro and Jamia Wingate. The Lester H. Sweeting Memorial Scholarship is given each year by friends of Lester Sweeting and his widow, Sharon Howe Sweeting. Lester Sweeting was abandoned on a doorstep in Syracuse when he was 5 years old. He grew up in foster care and was never adopted. His foster parents did their best, but they didn't know much about educating kids, and they had only 2 books in the home. That didn't stop Lester Sweeting from working all summer to put himself through Syracuse University. He went on to Syracuse Law School and finally became an international tax consultant. He had a strong work ethic that allowed him to live and work all over the world. Sadly, Lester Sweeting lost his life in an accident with a Randolph Academy school bus. His wife said people warned her that the district might sue her, but instead, the school district sent flowers and offered condolences for her loss. This year's recipient has a strong work ethic, has overcome adversity, and does not give up on her goals. She plans to attend Jamestown Community College in the fall. Congratulations to Tiana Parker Glenn.
Each year, a young person from Randolph Residential is selected to receive the Belilas Family Award. The award was established by the Belilas family to recognize a young person for their participation in the fine or performing arts. The Belilas children grew up at the Randolph Children's Home in the 1930s and 40s, and they were especially active in the Children's Home Band. Although all have passed, they were very grateful and spoke fondly of their time at the Randolph Children's Home and the beautiful memories and friendships created here. They all went on to raise families, live successfully, and were proud to consider themselves alumni of Randolph. Jamia Wingate is the 2020 recipient of the Belilas Family Award. Jamia is a dancer and singer and was chosen because she loves performing. Jamia has many aspirations, and her dream is to become a broadcast journalist. She will attend Jamestown Community College this fall. Congratulations, Jamia. Each year, a young person from Randolph Residential is selected to receive the George Belilas Memorial Award. Mr. Belilas and 4 of his sisters grew up at the Children's Home. The sisters admired George because at a young age, he showed a lot of responsibility and grew to become a man of integrity. Mr. Belilas's family wanted his memory to live on and created an award specifically in his memory to recognize a young person for educational progress and a positive attitude in the program. We chose today's recipient based on the strides she has made while attending Randolph Residential and Randolph Academy. Brianna Taveras is the 2020 recipient of the George Belilas Memorial Award. Brianna has worked hard to achieve her goals by actively volunteering in the community, consistently upholding the norms, and looking for ways to help others. Brianna is looking forward to a career in business and will attend Manhattan Community College. Congratulations, Brianna.
Emma Bianchi, New York State Regents Diploma. Emma is from West Seneca. She came to Randolph Academy in March of 2019. She demonstrated academic excellence all school year and is a talented singer. She has been accepted at Jamestown Community College. Matthew Bird, New York State Regents Diploma. Matthew is from Eden and came to Randolph Academy in May of 2017. He overcame an enormous loss with the death of his brother Donnie this past year, but persevered and completed all of his graduation requirements. Matt consistently demonstrated maturity and a positive attitude in the school, and next year Matt will continue working and exploring college options. Chloe Duffy, New York State Diploma. Chloe is from Buffalo and came to Randolph Academy in September 2014. No matter what the challenge she has faced this year, Chloe always came to school in a positive mood and was always willing to help other people. Next year, she will be seeking employment. Brianna Hummel, New York State Regents Diploma. Brianna is from West Seneca and came to Randolph Academy in March of 2016. She demonstrated academic excellence all year while balancing a job. She is talented in the culinary arts. She will be attending the Hilbert College Honors Program in the fall. Austin Lewinsky, New York State Regents Diploma. Austin is from Depew and came to Randolph Academy in September of 2016. His academic and social growth since his freshman year have been impressive. He is focused on achieving his goals and was always a dependable and responsible worker in culinary arts. Next year, he will be seeking employment. Anthony Orta, New York State Regents Diploma. Anthony is from Buffalo and came to Randolph Academy in September of 2014. He received his New York State barber license in February of 2020 and wants to open his own hair studio. Next year, Anthony is enrolling in Erie Community College for a business degree. Michael Sanchez, New York State Diploma. Michael is from North Collins and came to Randolph Academy in September of 2016. He balanced a full-time job this year working at FedEx and will continue working after graduation. He is also interested in pursuing vocational training in welding. Clark Schmidt, New York State Diploma. Clark is from Lakeshore and came to Randolph Academy in September of 2016. Clark recently started a job at Walmart and plans to continue working after graduation.
Kai McBride is graduating with a New York State Regents Diploma. He's from Jamestown, New York, and has attended Randolph Academy since March of 2014. Kai has received Timberwolf status. He has a great sense of humor, and he enjoys drawing caricatures. After graduation, Kai plans to move to North Carolina, where he will pursue his passion for creative writing. Thomas Wright, Jr. is graduating with a New York State Diploma. He is from Franklinville, New York, and has attended Randolph Academy since January 2015. Thomas loves the outdoors, especially hunting and fishing. After graduation, Thomas plans to attend a culinary arts program and become a chef. Tiana Williams is graduating with a New York State Regents Diploma. Tiana is from Brooklyn, New York, and she has attended Randolph Academy since September 2017. Tiana achieved Timberwolf status, has a strong work ethic, and she's looking forward to attending a trade school for cosmetology. Alex Bryant is graduating with a New York State Diploma. He is from Little Valley and has attended Randolph Academy since 4th grade. Alex represented Randolph Academy at Open House, explaining the norms and program design to visitors. After graduation, Alex intends to pursue vocational training through the Job Corps program. Chris Cassis is graduating with a New York State Diploma. He is from Woodside, Queens, New York. Chris has attended Randolph Academy since July 2017. He is charming and always willing to help staff and peers. After graduation, Chris intends to earn his license in barbering in addition to attending Borough of Manhattan Community College, eventually becoming a social worker. Tiana Parker Glenn is graduating with a New York State Regents Diploma. She is from Jamaica, Queens, New York. She has attended Randolph Academy since January 2018. Tiana achieved Timberwolf status, and she is a hard worker. After graduation, Tiana plans to attend Jamestown Community College and become a veterinary technician specializing in large animals, horses. Brianna Taveras is graduating with a New York State diploma. Brianna is from Manhattan, New York. She has attended Randolph Academy since September 2017. She achieved Timberwolf status, loves dancing, and spending time with elderly friends at Randolph Manor. Brianna has been accepted and plans to attend Borough of Manhattan Community College to major in business. Andrea Tadaro is graduating with a New York State Regents Diploma. Andrea is from Huntington, New York. She has attended Randolph Academy since December 2014. She is the Timberwolf president, speaker at open house, and volunteered at the SPCA this year. After graduation, Andrea will pursue a career in animal science and intends to become a veterinary technician. Jamia Wingate is graduating with a Regents Diploma. She is from Flushing, Queens, New York. Jamia has been at Randolph Academy since June 2019. She achieved Timberwolf status and is one of this year's commencement speakers. Jamia has been accepted and will attend Jamestown Community College to pursue a career as a journalist.
As our commencement program draws to a close, I would like to take a few moments to share a special message for the class of 2020 on behalf of the entire Randolph Academy family. You may not realize it, but you inspire us. As your school family, we know the challenges that you faced, and we've watched you overcome so many very tough situations. You're strong and resilient. You know how to persist. Yes, you inspire us. You're intelligent young people with a keen sense of justice. We've watched you support your younger peers with loving kindness. We've beamed with pride as you've given back to our communities through projects that serve others. You are beautiful human beings who know what it means to build strong and positive relationships with others. You know how to give and receive help. You've demonstrated how to circle up and resolve differences. Yes, indeed, you are beautiful human beings. At a time when the world is in the middle of a global pandemic, our country is experiencing civil unrest, it may have seemed like the worst time in history to be a senior. But from our perspective, you are what the world so desperately needs right now. We are proud of you for finding your own personal greatness, and we believe that you will go forth and create goodness in the world. And now, I ask that the members of the graduating class please rise for the turning of the tassels. Family and friends, get that confetti popper ready and be ready to snap a picture. The turning of the tassel on the graduate's cap is a symbolic tradition. The tassel is worn on the right during the ceremony to signify that the student has completed the required coursework and studies and has earned the right to graduate. Moving the tassel from the right side to the left signifies the transition from student to graduate. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Randolph Academy Class of 2020, you may now turn your tassels. Congratulations.
here.
Just take the top part off, it should just open up.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You can go as far as you want in life. Dream big. We love you.
Oh, your kids are so cute!
Congratulations, best of luck in the future. Look good, feel good. Congratulations, you made it.
Congratulations, everybody. It was an honor to work with you.
Hi guys, congratulations. I love you all. Take normative culture with you.
Congratulations, seniors. Very proud of all of you. You've worked very hard. You've earned this. You deserve the best parade ever.
I just want to give you all my best wishes. Love you all so much, and I'm going to miss you terrible.
Congratulations, class of 2020. So happy for you guys.